The Logitech G Pro X Superlight 4 years later. And one really impressive thing, at least to me, is that this mouse is currently still #1 on ProSettings.net, most used by esport gamers, which is insane to me. Razer Viper V3 Pro is on 2nd place, and on 3rd place we have the Logitech G Pro X Superlight V2. But the V1 is still in 1st place. Judging by my experience for the past 4 years with this mouse, I can definitely see why it's #1. So I do want to mention before getting into this that this is not a professional performance deep in-depth review. It's mostly just my experience with this mouse for the past 4 years and basically just from an average consumer's point of view. Durability wise, this mouse has been doing a very good job. There's no issues with any buttons, everything works fine. The glides have seen better days, but they still do the perfect job. Only complaint would be if you have the white variant of this mouse, that it does get dirty really quickly. So if you do have sweatier hands, I would recommend going for the black version if you're looking into buying this mouse. I haven't had any major issues with this mouse. The only sort of issue I had with it was a couple months ago when I would be moving it a little bit faster or just checking corners in games, for example. It would add like an extra flick. It would be like a frame skip, but after updating the firmware, it hasn't been doing it for the past couple of months. So yeah, I do believe it was a firmware issue at the end of the day. The clicks are also perfectly fine. There's no double clicks, misclicks, or none of that like some other mice have after a couple of years of usage or even a couple of months. The battery life is what is most impressive to me. So after 4 years, this thing is amazing. I literally never remember the last time I charged it. I charge it perhaps once or twice a month, and there's no disconnecting issues, no quick drain issues. So props up to Logitech for that. This is perhaps the key selling point for me. You can pretty much use any grip or hand placement with this mouse. I specifically have a claw grip with a little bit of assistance of my pinky knuckle at the back, and it's also a little bit flipped. Yeah, this is what feels comfortable for me. I do have some pretty big hands. I've also tried different grips. I've tried palm grip for a little, I've tried fingertip for a little. Everything has worked for me. Nothing was really painful or nothing was really uncomfortable. Yeah, obviously it depends on you as well, but definitely a variety mouse. Like you can use pretty much any grip. I do recommend this mouse even to this day. The only thing I would watch out for is if you do have sweatier hands, as I said before, do get the black version. That's my only regret so far, and that is pretty much it. No other complaints. So if you're looking to buy this mouse, I definitely recommend it even in 2024.
Also, quick sponsor, if you want to activate your Windows, head over to stdkey.com, get yourself a key for your version of Windows, and when checking out, you can use code SMP to get 25% off.